Scott, you're in New York, you dumbass. Do a Google search. Try reading the New York Post instead of just the New York Times. It's happening with race, it's happening with gender, and it's happening with inappropriate content. All you must do is open your eyes and your ears.
If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. It really does help me out a ton. Let's get back to the content. Megyn Kelly absolutely went off on woke Scott Pelley in this crazy clip that I'm going to show you here in 1 second. But first, let's get into a little bit of the backstory. Here is from the New York Post. It says Megyn Kelly wants to debate dumb stuff Scott Pelley on CBS 60 Minutes over woke indoctrination in schools. Effing have me on, says Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly challenged CBS's 60 Minutes and its dumb stuff correspondent Scott Pelley to a debate about woke indoctrination after his dishonest and disgusting interview with the co-founder of a group seeking to limit books with explicit content in public school libraries. Megyn Kelly said Pelley failed America's children by being deceitful and dishonest in his questioning of Tiffany Justice, co-founder of Moms for Liberty, a right-leaning group which is seeking to ban books with explicit sexual content from school libraries. Justice criticized CBS, accusing the network of having censored her by selectively editing bits of her interview with Pelley, who aired a segment devoted to the decision by a school district in Beaufort, South Carolina, to ban books from its libraries. I'm ashamed of you, Scott Pelley. You're disgusting, Megyn Kelly said during Monday's taping of her Sirius XM podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show. Megyn Kelly has participated in fundraising events to benefit Moms for Liberty. So this situation is pretty crazy, and we'll get into a couple of clips where Megyn Kelly just absolutely went off on Scott Pelley in just 1 second here. But during the interview, Pelley accused Justice and her Moms for Liberty co-founder Tina Desovich, I believe is how you pronounce that, of being evasive when asked which ideology school children in America were being indoctrinated with. In narrating the 60 Minutes segment, Pelley said Justice and Desovich dodged his questions by offering up talking points. Justice told Pelley that parents were fearful that their children were being introduced to books where sexual discussions are happening. I saw exactly what you did to them, Megyn Kelly said Monday, directing her remarks at Pelley. These are moms who got off the couch to be activists to help their kids, and you have treated them like they are terrorists. The former Fox News host said Pelley's treatment of the Moms for Liberty co-founders was grossly dishonest and a journalistic disservice to your audience and to children. So let's check out these couple of clips here from Megyn Kelly, where Megyn Kelly absolutely obliterates woke Scott Pelley and just the woke narrative in general that's taken over schools and really flooding, the children's minds, brainwashing the children out there into thinking this woke stuff and thinking this stuff is normal when it's just straight up not. So let's check out this Megyn Kelly clip here from The Megyn Kelly Show on Twitter.
We pulled our children, from their schools in New York City. That school was literally circulating a, quote, scholarly article that they wanted to be mandatory reading for all faculty, accusing white mothers of indoctrinating their children in Black death. Scott, you're in New York, you dumbass. Do a Google search. Try reading the New York Post instead of just the New York Times. It's happening with race, it's happening with gender, and it's happening with inappropriate content. All you must do is open your eyes and your ears. Think about somebody else's children. Fucking have me on, Scott Pelley. I will go on CBS News and you and I can have it out one-on-one, or you come on my show, wherever you want to do it, and we'll have a little redo and we'll do it live so you can't cut me up. But even if you do cut me up, I'm ready for you, because you will hear this shit in every answer I will give. And why is that? Because I have 3 children who are 14, 12, and 10. I've lived this. We pulled our students.
You can say whatever you want about Megyn Kelly. Every time I make these videos, there's a ton of people in the comments saying, oh yeah, but Megyn Kelly has said this in the past or said that in the past. And a lot of times these people, these pundits in this space, the people who are, similar stature to Megyn Kelly, do similar type of content to Megyn Kelly, you can tell they're like a bit performative in their content. Like they know that they're just making money off this stuff. So they want to be as over the top as possible. They want to get you riled up. They want to get your emotions involved, because they know that the more that your emotions are involved, the more money they're going to make, right? With Megyn Kelly, though, at least recently, it seems very, very genuine. Like she's really doing a good job of being on top of this stuff, and her reactions, the way that she's speaking, it's not monotone, but it's not performative, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but it seems like she's genuinely just passionate about these subjects, and she's doing a great job of covering it and exposing this stuff, and not just exposing the things that are actually happening, but exposing the people who are defending the things that are actually happening with large platforms like Scott Pelley. So shout out to Megyn Kelly for that, man, because there are a ton of people out there who are, like I said, make similar content in the similar space to Megyn Kelly, who are very, very performative, and they don't actually care about the stuff that they're talking about. You can tell Megyn Kelly, at least personally, looking at it, and let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. to me, it seems like Megyn Kelly actually cares about the stuff that she's talking about in these videos. So yeah, it's awesome. Caitlyn Jenner says the Megyn Kelly show in 2024 is fire. This is ultimate mama bear. Love this. A lot of people were very, very positive about this. They discussed it. CBS just won't show it. Megyn Kelly on full mama bear mode. These weak men can never keep up. Whatever. I don't even know why that has to be a thing, but I don't like for Megyn Kelly. I think the reason why she's so passionate about it is because, like she said, she has 3 children. And whenever you have children, whenever you're actually seeing the things that are happening in these schools, it's a different story than when you're just talking about it and you've never actually experienced it with your own children. It's just different, you know? So we also have this clip here, which I thought was really, really good, from Billboard Chris on Twitter of Megyn Kelly. He says, such a powerful talk today from Megyn Kelly. She hosted detransitioner Isabel Ayala, sorry if I mispronounced that, and her lawyer Jordan Campbell to talk about Isabel's story that led to her transitioning at the age of 14. They have now filed a lawsuit against those who push this child abuse. Thank you for your honesty, Megyn. You're a warrior for these kids. And all of us in this fight are lucky to have you in our corner. Megyn Kelly, remember that segment I did on the pronouns? Well, I'll just let you watch it instead of reading it myself. Check out this Megyn Kelly clip. It's really powerful stuff, and it kind of goes along with the fact that I say a lot of people in this space are performative. Megyn Kelly seems genuinely passionate about these ideas. Let's check this out.
Remember that segment I did on the pronouns where I said, you know, when I was at NBC, kind of emotional about it because look at this poor girl, what was done to her. That I realized now I was part of this problem. You know, my heart was in the right place. I wasn't trying to push anything bad on kids. I thought I was being supportive of them. I thought I was promoting anti-bullying. And now I just have such regret about it. And I'm not a regretful person, as you know. If you're not actively fighting against this, you are part of the problem. You are hurting people like Isabel. You have to fight, whether it's a donation or just using your voice or retweeting, you know, support for people like Isabel and Jordan. Do it. Do something. Just do something. Please don't protect yourself and don't be lured into thinking it's empathetic to support this radical experimentation on minors. Remember that segment I did?
Yeah. So it just goes to prove you even further that she really does care about this stuff. And, you know, she's really doing a great job. And people are noticing. This is so good. My heart breaks for these young girls. Predatory doctors need life in prison. In a world where we can't decide if breakfast should be sweet or savory, we're making life-altering decisions at 14. Megyn's crying made me cry. Amazing. And see, like, these people, hard to trust her. Like, I understand, like, she said some things in the past, but for me, unless she's a really great actor, this stuff seems legit. And let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. I think she's legit. I think she's genuinely passionate about these ideas and these talking points that she's talking about here. And I think that she's showing that not just with her like emotions and the way she's speaking, but also just with the content that she creates. She's like genuinely going out and trying to find these people, find these stories to expose them. And yeah, I don't know. I think she's doing a great job. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about Megyn Kelly going off on Scott Pelley and going off on just the woke stuff that's infiltrating schools in general. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. It really does help me out a ton. Let's get back to the content.